Yes, beta, we were on page 85 and we have seen how the Superintendent Carter, he informed McElroy that they spotted Evans driving off along the Elsfield Way and they had got the number of the car and then they had given the chase. But then they found that they had lost him at the Haddington roundabout. And according to them, he must have taken the double back in the city. That means according to them, फिर से वो city के अंदर कहीं ना कहीं उसने turn ले लिया जिसकी वजह से वो उसको नजर नहीं आ रहा. And the governor was not expecting this. He got shocked. He says, no, he's on his way to Newbury because he had read from that German paper that was left by Evans there on the table, and he got the code words from that, and accordingly he came to know that it was the area after the Haddington roundabout. They will move to Newbury area. That's why he guided the Superintendent Carter that he might have gone to the Newbury area. He explained his reasons for believing so, why he believed all this, that he had gone to Newbury area. He told the reasons also accordingly to Carter and left it at that because it was not his job. It was the job of the police now. He was to take care of only the things happening in the prison. And at the end line of this paragraph, we got a statement. He was just another good for a gullible governor. That was all. कि उसके पास क्या था? At the end, we are getting this, that he was just another good for a giggle. That means again, he became a character to be laughed at. Because once again from his hands from the prison, Evans had escaped and he was called as a gullible governor. That means who can be deceived easily, जिसको आसानी से धोखा दिया जा सकता है या चीट किया जा सकता है. एक बार फिर से यही साबित हुआ कि गवर्नर जो है that can be gullible, that is gullible, can be deceived, and he was able to make him a thing to be laughed at. कि एक बार फिर से हंसी का पात्र जो है उसको बना दिया गया इवेंस के द्वारा. By the way, Carter, I hope you managed to get McElroy to the hospital all right. और उसके बाद गवर्नर उससे पूछता है कि I hope that you might have taken McElroy to the hospital, कि उसको हॉस्पिटल तक पहुंचाने में आप सफल हो गए होंगे. Yes, he is in the Redcliffe now, really groggy he was when we got to the examination offices and they rang for the ambulance from there. See what information he is getting now when he asked from Carter about McElroy's condition, कि उसकी health के बारे में पूछ रहा है कि उसको आप hospital छोड़ आए होंगे. तो कहता है कि yes, he is in the Redcliffe now. Redcliffe is the name of the hospital mentioned. He says really groggy. Groggy means very weak. वो बहुत ज़्यादा weak उस time feel कर रहा था. He was when we got to the examination office. कहते जब हम examination office के पास पहुंचे, because it was mentioned by the governor that the examination board office was also on the Elsfield way. तो कार्टर उसको क्या बता रहे हैं कि जब हम उस ऑफिस के पास पहुंचे, we felt that he was very weak and we rang for the ambulance, कि हमने एम्बुलेंस वाले को कॉल करा. The governor rang the Redcliffe a few minutes later and asked for the accident department. जिसको इन्फॉर्मेशन क्या मिली कि वो रेडक्लिफ हॉस्पिटल में है और एग्जामिनेशन ऑफिस के पास, बोर्ड के ऑफिस के पास पहुंचकर उन्होंने एम्बुलेंस कॉल करी और एम्बुलेंस वाले वहां आए और उसको लेकर चले गए. They don't know the actual situation. According to them, they left him at the examination office, and from there the ambulance people had collected. So this information the governor got. So just to verify, the governor gave a call in the hospital, in the Redcliffe hospital a few minutes later, and asked for the accident department, because it was an accident and he might be there in the accident department. When he inquired, McElroy, you say, yes, he is a parson. He made inquiry from the hospital that there is a person by the name of McElroy who is a parson, that means a priest from the church. I don't think there is anyone. And what answer he is getting from the hospital? That there is no one with this name in the hospital. Yes, there is. You will find one of your ambulances picked him up from Elsfield way about. And the governor tries to make him remember that you have collected this person in your ambulance from the Elsfield way. Oh, that, yes, we sent an ambulance all right, but when we got there, the fellow had gone. What answer he is getting? कि हमें कॉल आई थी और हमने एम्बुलेंस भेजी वहां पर एल्सफील्ड वे नियर द एग्जामिनेशन बोर्ड, बट व्हेन आवर एम्बुलेंस रीच्ड देयर वाज नो वन. No one was there to be taken in the ambulance. No one seemed to know where he was. Just vanished. Not a sign. कि उसका कोई निशान ही हमें नजर नहीं आया और हमें वहां किसी ने नहीं बताया कि किस आदमी को एम्बुलेंस में जाना है. The man had disappeared from that way, so we did not collect anyone. See again the carelessness on the part of those police officers who were in the van and who left the injured person near the Elsfield way, near the examination board, and gave a call to the ambulance, and they did not wait there. They left him there, that ambulance will come and they will collect him, and they started chasing Evans or the car, the number, whatever they had noticed. They thought that they would chase Evans, leaving him there, and ambulance will collect and take him to the hospital. So in this way, the man who was shown as McElroy, the injured person, he also disappeared. It means actually he was not that person. He was also one of the friends of Evans, and it was all included in the plan. But the governor was no longer just wait, I missed the page. This page number
86.
Yes, but the governor was no longer listening, and the truth seemed to hit him with an almost physical impact somewhere in the back of his neck. He kept the phone because he understood everything, that the man has not reached in the hospital, and he understood and immediately what the matter was. A quarter of an hour later, they found the Reverend S. McElroy securely bound and gagged. Or after a quarter an hour, they found the actual person, S. McElroy, who was appointed for the duty of the invigilator, securely bound and gagged. उसको रस्सियों से बांधा हुआ है, gagged, उसके मुंह के अंदर कपड़ा डाला हुआ है ताकि वो बोल ना पाए, in his study in Broad Street. उसके स्टडी रूम में ही, उसको ब्रॉड स्ट्रीट में जहां वो रहता था वहीं पर उसके रूम के अंदर उसको बंद किया हुआ है. He had been there, he said, since 8:15 a.m. when two men had called. जब दो आदमियों ने उसको बुलाया, उसको कॉल करी, और तभी से वो 8:15 से उस रूम के अंदर था. And we were told in the very beginning that he started at 8:10, और वहीं से उसको पकड़ लिया गया, किडनैप कर लिया गया और उसके रूम के स्टडी रूम के अंदर उसको बंद करके उसके मुंह के अंदर कपड़ा डालकर उसको वहां पर लॉक कर दिया गया, so that he could not go. And this was the actual invigilator who was taken as McElroy from the church for the duty. And in place of him, by taking the personality of that person only and wearing his dress, Evan's friend came as invigilator. A quarter of an hour later, they found the Reverend S. McElroy securely bound and gagged in his study in Broad Street. He had been there, he said, since 8:15 a.m. when two men had called, and inquiries in Newbury throughout the afternoon produced nothing. पूरा आफ्टरनून वो इधर उधर न्यूबरी में घूमते रहे, बट दे कुड नॉट फाइंड एनीथिंग. नो रिजल्ट वाज देयर, नथिंग एट ऑल. एंड बाय टी टाइम एवरीवन इन द प्रिजन न्यू व्हाट हैड हैपेंड. और इवनिंग तक प्रिजन में सबको पता चल गया कि एक बार इवेंस जो है वो फिर से भाग निकला है, और हर कोई उनका मजाक उड़ा रहा था. एवरीवन केम टू नो अबाउट दिस हैपनिंग. इट हैड नॉट बीन इवेंस impersonating McElroy who had walked out. It had been Evans impersonating McElroy who had stayed in. Underline the statement, which tells you the suspense of the thing, which I have already told you in the very beginning when he went to leave that invigilator till the gate. He says it had not been Evans impersonating McElroy. कि ये इवेंस नहीं था जो कि मैकेलरे की पर्सनैलिटी में था, who had stayed in, जो कि अंदर रुका था. उनके अकॉर्डिंगली क्या था कि इवेंस जो था वो प्रिजन के अंदर था और मैकेलरे की पर्सनैलिटी उसने ली, उसकी रूपरेखा बना ली, उसकी अपीयरेंस बना ली, कपड़े उसी के पहन लिए, और he became the took the personality of the invigilator who was inside, who was injured one according to them. But who was in reality? It had been Evans impersonating McElroy who had stayed in. Actual में क्या था? Evans जो था, that had left with the personality of the McElroy before they found this person as injured one, and he was only the friend of Evans who was staying there. The fish and chips were delicious, and after a gentle stroll round the center of Chipping Norton, note down the another place, Chipping Norton, जिसके आसपास center के area में वो घूम रहा है, and he is enjoying his snacks, fish and chips, etc. Evans decided to return to the hotel and have an early night. और अपने रिफ्रेशमेंट लेने के बाद, एंजॉय करने के बाद, अब उसने क्या प्लान करा, दैट ही वुड गो टू होटल and would have early night, means jaldi so jayega. A smart new hat concealed the wreckage of his closely cropped hair, and he kept it on as he walked up to the reception desk of the Golden Lion. Note down the name. This was the correction given. The name of the hotel was given in that correction slip. So he was having a new hat now, and he was trying to hide his newly cropped hair, क्योंकि उसने अपने बालों को अपना छोटी छोटी मैकेलरे की तरह कटिंग करवाई हुई थी, just to take his personality. And now he has covered his head, and when he reached in that hotel Golden Lion, he was still wearing that hat, and he reached at the reception desk. It would take a good while for his hair to regain its former glories. It's quite natural कि अब उसके बालों को प्रॉपर अपने पुरानी शेप में आने के लिए टाइम लगेगा, बाल ग्रो करने के लिए. बट व्हाट द हेल डिड दैट मैटर? कहता इससे उसको क्या फर्क पड़ता था? He was not worried about that. He just covered his head with the hat. He was out again, wasn't he? Main purpose उसका क्या था? Prison से भागना और बाहर आना, and that was solved. He succeeded in that. A bit of bad luck that when Jackson had pinched his scissors, for it had meant a long and pricky operation with his only razor blade the previous night. लेकिन सबसे एक उसके लिए बैड लक की क्या बात हुई कि जो जैक्सन ने उसकी सीजर उठा ली थी रूम से, जब वो पूछता है कि उसके सीजर कहाँ पर हैं, एंड इट वाज टोल्ड दैट गवर्नर हैड टोल्ड टू रिमूव ऑल दीज थिंग्स. Jackson told him at that time he had already removed the scissors, for it had meant a long and tricky operation, कि उसके लिए एक बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लग गया और उसके लिए मुश्किल हो गया, ये डिफिकल्ट ऑपरेशन था कि उसको रेजर के साथ ही उसको काम जो था वो करना पड़ा, because only razor was there which he had shown for the shave. He made an excuse that he wanted to have a shave, and the razor was kept there. So it was a very long and tricky operation with his only razor blade. The previous night he had to cut his hair, but he had his good luck too. Just think, if Jackson had made him take his bauble, लेकिन फिर भी वो सोच रहा है कि उसकी ये गुड लक थी that Jackson had allowed him to take that woolen hat on his head. If he had not allowed, then it would not have been possible for him. कि अगर वो उसको मना कर देता या इस चीज के लिए रिफ्यूज कर देता तो it would not have been possible. So it was a good luck also. वो सोच रहा है कि उसकी बैड लक थी कि उसकी सीजर ले ली गई, लेकिन उसके लिए गुड लक थी कि उसने अलाउ कर दिया उसको वूलन हैट पहनने के लिए, that he was able to do everything. Just think, if Jackson had made him take his bobble hat off, that means it would have been very difficult task then. That really had been a close call. Still, old Jackson was not such a bad fellow, and he is thinking about the behavior of Jackson, that he was a good fellow, he is a sympathetic and kind type of person, that he agreed with his request. उसकी request को उसने माना और उसको hat के लिए allow कर दिया. He is not a bad fellow. One of the worst things, funny really, had been the beard. He had always been allergic to sticking plaster, and even now his chin was irritating, sore and red. और सबसे ज़्यादा गलत बात उसके साथ worst thing क्या हुई कि उसको एलर्जी है, और जब फेक बियर्ड वो पेस्ट करता है और he got some allergic with that, and he had always been allergic to sticking plaster, and even now, and this time also his chin was irritating, it was becoming sore and red with that allergy because he was having fake beard. उसने false beard लगाई हुई थी जिस वजह से कि उसको एलर्जी जो थी वो फील हो रही थी. Now when he reached at the hotel, the receptionist was not the same girl who had booked him in, but the change was definitely for the better. जो रिसेप्शनिस्ट थी वहां पर जब उसने रूम बुक करवाया था, नाउ द रिसेप्शनिस्ट वाज नॉट सेम, समटाइम्स दे हैव डिफरेंट ड्यूटीज, उनके टाइम आवर्स होते हैं या मॉर्निंग या इवनिंग नाइट टाइम ड्यूटीज डिफरेंट होती हैं. सो द रिसेप्शनिस्ट वाज नॉट द सेम गर्ल with whom he had booked the room, and according to him this change was also better for him because the lady would not be able to recognize him. As he collected his key, he gave her his best smile and told her he would not be bothering with breakfast, ordered the Daily Express, and asked for an early morning call at 6:45 a.m. Tomorrow was going to be another busy day. और जैसे ही वो अपनी की लेता है अपने रूम की, होटल वाज ऑलरेडी बुक्ड, रूम वाज बुक्ड इन दैट होटल, एंड ही टुक हिज की and he told that lady who was sitting at the reception with a smile that he need not to bother for the breakfast, no need to call him, he only wanted the Daily Express newspaper चाहिए ताकि वो देखे उसके बारे में कि न्यूज़ क्या लगी हुई है. And next day was very busy because again he had to change the place ताकि वो पकड़ा ना जाए, उसको वहां से निकलना था. That's why he gave the message to that receptionist that he wanted to have an early morning call at 6:45 कि उसको कॉल कर दी जाए so that he could get up and leave that hotel. He whistled softly to himself as he walked up the broad stairs because he was very happy with his action and this smart act, and he was enjoying it, or whistling. He was going upstairs, going the stairs. He had sort of liked the idea of being dressed up as a minister, dog collar and everything, और जिस ड्रेस में वो था इस टाइम, एक religious person की, clergyman की ड्रेस में, he was enjoying that. Yes, it had been a jolly good idea for McElroy to wear 2 black fronts, 2 collars, but that top collar few, it had kept on slipping off the back stud, and there had been that one panicky moment when McElroy had only just got his hand up to his neck in time to stop the collar springing apart before Stephens. He remembered that it was very good idea that he was wearing 2 black fronts. 2 कोट उसने पहने हुए थे जब वो आया था, और उसमें से एक कोट जो था वो इसको दे दिया गया. You can understand the things here because when Stephen went to leave McElroy till the gate, उसको गेट तक छोड़ने जाता है तो उसको क्या लगता है कि उसका कोट जो है अब नीज तक आ रहा है. नोट करा था उसने पॉइंट, ये डाउट हुआ जब उसको एक्सेंट के ऊपर भी उसको डाउट होता है और उसके कोट के ऊपर की कोट नीज तक आ रहा है, वो इतने टाइम के बीच में स्लिम कैसे हो गया. He thought for a moment, but he did not discuss with anyone. The doubts were there in his mind, but he did not talk to anyone and he did not inquire about this thing. Being very careful, he should have inquired. He should have asked some questions, but he did not talk to anyone. He did not inquire anything. And here we come to know about the reality that he entered with the 2 coats and the person was changed. He was not McElroy who left. He was Evans. That's why there was change in the accent also. And now he's telling that McElroy to wear 2 black fronts, it was a very jolly good idea, a very good idea which the police officers could not recognize. 2 collars, 2 उसने कोट पहने हुए थे, 2 ही उसने कॉलर्स पहने हुए थे, चर्च के जो स्पेशली क्लर्जी मैन के कॉलर्स होते हैं. बट दैट टॉप कॉलर few, that was very disgusting according to him. It had kept on slipping off the black stud, बैक स्टड की, जब उसने वो कॉलर फिक्स कर रहा था तो इट वाज स्लिपिंग डाउन अगेन एंड अगेन, उसका लूज हो रहा था. तभी जब स्टीफन पीप होल से देखता है तो उसका एक हाथ जो है वो उंगली के साथ गर्दन के ऊपर ऐसे रखा हुआ था उसने अपने कॉलर के अंदर, और दूसरे हाथ से पेन उसका मुंह के अंदर था. दैट ऑल्सो ही नोटिस्ड, स्टीफन नोटिस्ड, बट ही डिड नॉट इंक्वायर एनीथिंग अबाउट दैट. अबाउट द ब्लैंकेट ऑल्सो he was in doubt whether it should be allowed or not, but he did not discuss with anyone, thinking that this area or this cell is very cold और बहुत ठंड हो गई इस एरिया में, धूप नहीं आती है, इस वजह से अगर उसने रिक्वेस्ट करी है तो शायद अलाउ कर दिया गया है. He did not inquire all these things and did not go into the deep thinking. So it had kept on slipping off the back stud, and there had been that one panicky moment when McElroy had only just got his hand up to his neck in time to stop the collars springing apart before Stephens. This he has already noticed. That had got that little problem worked out all right. लेकिन अब वो खुश हो रहा था कि वो सारी problems जो हैं easily उसकी solve हो गई. Though a pen struck in the mouth whenever the evil eye had appeared at the peephole, कि जब भी वो evil eye किसको कह रहा है, वो स्टीफन की आंख को, वो पीप होल से देख रहा था, तो मुंह में पेन डाले हुए बैठा हुआ था. Easy, but all that fiddling about under the blanket with the black front and stud at the back of the collar, that had been far more difficult than they had ever bargained for. लेकिन ब्लैंकेट के अंदर वो सारा कुछ चेंज करना, अपनी ड्रेस चेंज करना, everything was very difficult for him, but somehow he had managed it very well. That had been far more difficult than they had ever bargained for. Means आज तक उसको कभी भी ऐसी problem जो है face नहीं आई थी, that he had to face this time. Everything else had gone beautifully smoothly, though in the car he had found everything they had promised him: soap and water, cloths, the map, yes, the map of course. And in the car in which he came, जिस कार में बैठकर वो आया था, उसके फ्रेंड्स ऑलरेडी वहां पर थे. दे हैड अरेंज्ड एवरीथिंग, सोप, वाटर, क्लॉथ्स, सब कुछ उसके लिए रखा हुआ था कि उसने अपने आप को अच्छे तरीके से दोबारा चेंज किया. द मैप वेयर ही हैज टू गो, दैट वाज आल्सो देयर. द ऑर्डिनेंस सर्वे मैप ऑफ ऑक्सफोर्डशायर. ही हैड गॉट सम गुड फ्रेंड्स, some very clever friends, Christ, and he is thanking God that he had very good friends, very clever friends who had arranged each and everything for him, and he was successful in his planning. He unlocked his bedroom door. और ये सारा सोचता हुआ स्टेयर्स में जैसे ही वो रूम के अंदर पहुंचता है, होटल के रूम के अंदर, and he unlocked the bedroom and closed it quietly behind him, and then stood frozen to the spot like a man who has just caught a glimpse of the Gorgon. एकदम से दरवाजा खोलता है और जैसे ही दरवाजे को बंद करके टर्न करता है, he stood frozen to a spot. उसी जगह पर वो ऐसे जमा सा खड़ा रह जाता है, क्योंकि उसके सामने गवर्नर was already sitting in the room, and he stood as if he has caught a glimpse of a gorgon. Gorgon means some witch, कि जादूगरनी कोई उसके सामने हो और वो एकदम से हक्का बक्का से रह जाता है. इस तरीके से वो जब देखता है कि गवर्नर ऑलरेडी उस रूम में बैठा हुआ है, तो he got very much surprised and shocked. Sitting on the narrow bed was the very last man in the world that Evans had expected. कि वो सोच भी नहीं सकता था, एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं कर सकता था कि गवर्नर वहां पहुंच जाएगा, और wanted to see, और उसको देखना भी नहीं चाहता था. It is not worth trying anything, said the governor quietly, as Evans' eyes darted desperately around the room. Evans बड़े desperate होकर, निराश होकर कि उसकी जितनी भी सक्सेस थी जो उसने सोच रहा था वो सब खत्म हो गई, और घबराया हुआ जब इधर उधर देखता है, तो गवर्नर उसको आगे से क्या कहता है? इट इज नॉट वर्थ ट्राइंग एनीथिंग, कि कोई कोशिश करने का फायदा नहीं है. यू हैव बीन अगेन कॉट. आई हैव गॉट मैन ऑल अराउंड द प्लेस, कि मेरे चारों तरफ आदमी जो हैं वो आपको घेरा डाले हुए खड़े हैं. वेल देयर वर ओनली 2 रियली, बट इवेंस नीड नॉट नो दैट. जबकि एक्चुअल में वहां सिर्फ 2 आदमी थे उसके साथ, गवर्नर के साथ बाहर, जो कि इवेंस को जानने की जरूरत नहीं थी. ही लेट द वर्ड सिंक इन. वुमेन टू. Didn't you think the blonde girl in the reception was rather sweet? He asked him whether the girl with the golden hair who was sitting at the reception, was not she sweet one? Because accordingly, that girl, the receptionist, was also arranged by the governor, so that he could easily come inside. Evans was visibly shaken. अब Evans भी हैरान परेशान हो जाता है कि अगर वो अपने आप को स्मार्ट कह रहा है तो गवर्नर भी उससे स्मार्ट निकला. He sat down slowly in the only chair the small room could offer and held his head between his hands. अपना सिर हाथों में लेकर desperate होकर बहुत sad situation में बैठ जाता है, and started thinking. For several minutes there was utter silence. दोनों तरफ से कोई बातचीत नहीं होती, दोनों चुपचाप बैठे हैं, गवर्नर भी और इवेंस भी. Finally he spoke. It was that bloody correction slip, I suppose. Now he analyzed the situation कि गवर्नर को कहाँ से पता चला इस होटल के बारे में, that he is going to stay here. Then he analyzed the situation and remembered. He realized that that was the bloody correction slip that he left there. Well, the governor failed to mask the deep satisfaction in his voice. There are a few people who know a little German. और गवर्नर उसको आगे से क्या कहते हैं? कुछ लोग हैं जिनको जर्मन लैंग्वेज आती है. That means he decoded the code words from that words which were written in the German language on that superimposed paper on the last sheet of the question paper, and he got these hints from that, from the passage, from the way, from the everything about the hotel. Slowly, very slowly, Evans relaxed. He was beaten and he knew it. Now he understood that he was beaten. Now once again he had failed. He sat up at last and managed to smile ruefully. You know, it was not really a mistake. You see, we had not been able to fix up any hotel, but we could have worked that some other way. Kehta, it was not my mistake. The only thing was that we were not able to finalize the hotel, and it could have been done some other way. No, the really important thing was for the phone to ring just before the exam finished, to get everyone out of the way for a couple of minutes. See the planning he's telling now, the phone call that came only a few minutes before the ending of the paper, when Jackson gave the message to Stephen that there is a call from the governor side, that he was appointed, given the duty to leave McElroy till the gate. When this message came, at that time the call was given by the Evans friends only, and Stephen and Jackson both could not recognize, they cannot identify the voice of the governor, the sound of governor, whether it was from the governor or someone else. And that call was only to know about the exact time of finishing the paper. They only wanted to know about the time for finishing of the paper, to get everyone out of the way for a couple of minutes, ताकि ending moment पे सब अपने आप में phone में busy हो जाए, and he could do that work. So we had to know exactly when the exam started, didn't we? And the call that came in the beginning of the paper, जब paper start हुआ है, उसके बाद जो call आती है, in which it was told that there was a correction slip, that was to know about the starting of the paper, कि paper कितने बजे start हुआ, so that they can make the plannings accordingly, कि उसके accordingly वो 2 hours का time count करे और events को receive करने के लिए उसके friends या कोई गाड़ी जो है वो भेजी जाए. That was the whole planning, to know about the beginning of the paper and to make all these police officers, the prison officers busy, so that Evans can do the work and he can slip away from that, and the person, the friend of Evans who was inside, he can throw the blood on himself and show as if he was injured one. And like a fool, I presented you with that little piece of information on a plate. And then Evans considered himself as a fool. कहता मैं मूर्ख था कि मैंने वही सारा कुछ आपको एक प्लेट में रख के परोस दिया, जो कि मुझे पता था, क्योंकि उसी के ऊपर सारे उनकी कोडिंग थी, सारा कुछ लिखा हुआ था, जो कि गवर्नर ने रीड करा. Well, somebody did. So you see, sir, that correction slip killed 2 little birds with a single stone, did not it? Underline the statement. Sometimes it comes as a question, ki how the correction slip served this. It killed 2 little birds with a single stone. First, they got to know about the beginning of the timings of the paper, and second thing, he came to know about the name of the hotel. 2 purposes were solved with that call and with that correction slip. The name of the hotel for me, and the exact time the exam started for others. Others कौन थे? उसके friends. उनको पता चल गया कि पेपर कितने बजे स्टार्ट हुआ, एग्जैक्ट टाइम क्या था, और इवेंस को पता चल गया होटल का नाम, वेयर ही हैड टू रीच. So these were the 2 little birds with a single stone they have killed by giving that call. So in this way, his friends were making complete planning, full planning, and in a very calculative manner, they arranged each and everything that Evans was once again out of the prison. The governor nodded. It is a pretty common word. The governor was listening all his planning, what he was telling, and was surprised that how they have planned. Good job. It is pretty common, sir. Or I had never known where to come to. Would I? कहता ये बहुत अच्छी प्लानिंग थी, बहुत अच्छे तरीके से उन्होंने सारा कुछ किया, अदरवाइज मुझे पता ही ना चलता कि मुझे कहाँ पहुंचना है. नाइस नेम, द ज़ूम गोल्डन लाइन. कहता अच्छा नेम है होटल का. हाउ डिड यू नो विच गोल्डन लाइन इट वाज? देयर इज हंड्रेड्स ऑफ देम. कहता इस नाम के और भी होटल हो सकते हैं, आपको कैसे पता चला कि दिस इज द सेम होटल? नाउ ही वांट्स टू नो फ्रॉम द गवर्नर कि उसको कैसे एग्जैक्टली पता चला कि ये यही होटल है जिसके अंदर की वो स्टे करने जा रहा था. सेम एज यू, Evans, index number 313, center number 271, remember 6 figures. कहता अगर आप स्मार्ट हो तो मैं भी कुछ स्मार्ट हूँ. और कहता जैसे तुम्हें पता चल गया ऐसे ही मैंने भी इंडेक्स नंबर और सेंटर नंबर दोनों को लिंक करा, 6 फिगर्स बन गए। एंड इफ यू टेक एन ऑर्डिनेंस सर्वे मैप फॉर ऑक्सफोर्डशायर, उनके पास मैप होते हैं जिससे कि थ्रू वो सर्वे करके लोकेशन ढूंढ लेते हैं, यू फाइंड दैट द 6 फिगर